Hi guys, I'm Michelle with Empowered Yoga and Lifestyle. This is your 14-day rejuvenation series. Are you ready to continue flowing? I am. Let's do this. Started sitting on your mat. We're just going to start this out nice and slow and gentle today. We kind of had a more energetic day, and part of rejuvenation is just to give your body some space. So let's close our eyes here. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale out. Bring yourself deeper and deeper into this space, into this moment with each breath that you take. Noticing that breath, the length, the feel. As you inhale, is that inhale as long and deep and strong as that exhale? Is it smooth the whole way through? Or do you take a nice deep and hold it for a second and then is it more of gasping for breath, or is it nice and even and fluid? Just notice this as you breathe here. Some nice full deep breaths. Allow the body to just gently relax a little bit deeper and deeper with each breath, with each moment. Allowing everything else around you to just kind of disappear. This time is for you, right here, right now. Genuine moments that you're taking for yourself to just breathe. It's our life force. It's what keeps us going, is this breath, this beautiful breath that we need to learn to just take some moments to just do for ourselves. Gently and slowly opening up those eyes, inhaling those arms up, and gently bringing them on down. Inhale up, and exhale down. Inhaling up, and exhale down. Hanging out here for just a moment. Close those eyes another moment as you breathe here with those hands touching down on this mat. Noticing everything else. Where exactly your body touches the ground here. What are the sensations around you? What do you feel physically? You allow your body, this moment and this time and space, to just breathe and be here right now. Go ahead and open those eyes again. Turn yourself towards the front edge of your mat if you're not there already. In a nice easy sitting position, so wherever is comfortable for you. I kind of just have my legs crossed. You can go into a lotus pose if you want to, or you can open your legs out if you'd like. This is working into a nice little gentle flow here, so nicely and easily sitting, bringing this body forward over those hips, just gently here. You're not pulling into anything, just coming on down. Dropping that head down and allowing it to just release and relax as you stay in this moment for just a little bit and breathe. Those same nice deep inhales and same beautiful exhales as we bring in that nurturing breath and exhale any of the waste our body doesn't longer need. Bringing yourself back to that space of noticing the breath here. How does it feel? How does it sound? What's your rhythm? And as you continue to breathe, notice if this rhythm is the same or unequal, and try to give it some balance, because that's what we try to do with our life. Just balance everything out, not too much of one thing. Nice, gentle, and easy breath. And allow yourself to just kind of melt into this. With those eyes kept closed, and you continue to breathe. Allow the body to just let go. Let go of those thoughts. As they enter, let them wander back away and bring yourself back to your breath. As you inhale silently in your head, saying inhale, and then silently on your exhale, saying exhale, and allowing this to be your mantra. Until the mind slowly and gently starts to quiet down. Go ahead and walk yourself up gently with those hands. Walking those hands back behind you, and allow those shoulder blades and the scapulus to gently come in closer together as you open that heart up towards the sky. You can bring that neck back if that pleases you, otherwise gazing forward and then closing your eyes here. Breathing into this. You can breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, or continue to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Whatever pleases you. This is your practice. Bringing those scapulas closer and closer together. And then gently walking back towards center, unlacing these legs if you're laced up, and going towards the other side, or just switching it up a little bit if you're not even in a crisscrossed pose. Gently coming back forward into this, working into that other hip, dropping that head down, breathing here. Perhaps even noticing the difference between one side from the other. This hip might be looser or tighter, or your body might be touching a little bit differently. Just noticing that, taking it in, and letting it go. Taking those nice deep breaths, continuing that mantra of inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, and exhaling. As you allow yourself yourself to slip deeper and deeper into this pose. Go ahead and walk yourself up. Inhale those arms all the way up. And exhale them down to your heart center, closing those eyes and sitting here, breathing some more. Those glorious breaths. Inhaling. And exhaling. Allowing the body and the mind to just completely slow down. Our days can be so chaotic and wild. Just slow it down a little. Relax it out. This is important for your body. It's doing more than you could ever imagine that you would do in one day. Deserves this moment of breath and rejuvenation, healing. You owe it to your body to take this time right here and right now to just shut down and turn off for a second. Continuing to breathe, filling those lungs fully, and just as full as you fill them, exhaling completely. Slowly lowering those hands down, opening up those eyes, and gently making your way into a child's position. Bending at those knees and coming on down to the mat. Making sure to keep those ears in line with those arms. Those hands are out, 5 fingers spread apart, giving them some energy here. You can almost kind of push back with those heels of the hands to keep that bottom down. And then rotating and working those triceps as you come into this child's position, but keeping that neck not so scrunched in, but nice and out and long. Closing those eyes and breathing those nice deep breaths here. As small and relaxed as this body looks, it's still energized. You're still giving that strength to those muscles. And feeding them with that oxygen that you're taking in. Giving that body and those muscles life that they need to keep you going throughout our days. As you breathe in and breathe out. Perhaps coming back to your mantra. And bringing yourself back to that moment of noticing everything. Noticing those fingertips, where they're placed. Noticing that breath and how it feels with the belly. being held by those knees, noticing how the arms are feeling, the neck. Notice if you need any kind of readjustment here. Go ahead and make those slight adjustments and then bring yourself back into this moment and continue to breathe, perhaps even counting to 20 inhales and 20 exhales without any other thoughts coming on in and exiting. Focusing on the number each time. And perhaps if a thought comes in, starting back over at 1. Breathing full breaths, equal breaths. Keeping that body energized and strong. Filling those lungs completely. And then exhaling as you're being cradled by those knees. Gently relaxing those arms down. Rolling on up into our hero's position, inhaling those arms up. Do they feel like they've been worked slightly? They should. Bringing them to your heart center and gently coming forward into our tabletop position here. Tucking those toes under, stretching those feet out, pushing back into our puppy dog position. Starting to activate those triceps again, so rolling and tucking, feeling these arms nice and strong on the top, so they're coming in towards each other, but perhaps there's something that's keeping it from going there. Coming back up to our tabletop. As we start to thread the needle, nice and gently here, we're going to take our left hand, kind of unglue it from the mat, and glue this right hand down to the mat. So it's nice and strong here, 5 fingers open. Left arm swings up, so opening up the chest, and then scooping some ice cream underneath, and laying that shoulder down. So we're making kind of a 90-degree angle with our right arm. That head can gently set down. You can close those eyes here. You can walk this right hand to that right corner of the mat. Just straighten it out slightly. So as we were in our puppy pose, that bottom is popped up. Go ahead and close those eyes if you'd like. This is a nice little spinal twist for the body as we wring it out and cleanse this body. Taking a few more deep breaths in and out. Gently walking this right hand back to its 90-degree angle, giving it that nice sticky feature that it just had. lifting that head up off with that right hand, staying nice and strong here, and then scooping that ice cream back up, tossing it out to your best friend, and bringing that left hand down to the mat. Breathing here. And working into the other side. So same thing. Really lift up this right hand and then stick that left hand down into the right side, left side of the mat. Right arm scoops up to the sky, opening up this heart, and then gently scooping some ice cream up as we put it on a platter, bending that left elbow at a 90-degree, sticking that bottom up like a puppy dog, and bringing that head down. So you can kind of push back a little bit with that left hand to kind of feel this opening up. Walking that left hand, if you'd like, to straighten it out towards that left corner of the mat. And breathe here. Few more deep breaths in and out. Walking that left hand back to that 90-degree angle, sticking it back down to the mat, giving it strength to lift that head up, scooping that ice cream all the way up, and tossing it to your best friend as you bring the arm up, and bring it back down. Nice job. Bringing those hands out slightly, pushing back to our puppy dog position, gazing forward. Breathing here. And arching into our cat back, tucking those toes under, pushing up and back to our downward dog. This is a beautiful inversion that you can do anytime to just kind of give your body that little flip that it needs to recharge. Send some oxygen and blood to the brain. Breathing full deep breaths here. Drop those knees down and walk yourself back to your hero's position. Inhale those arms all the way up. And exhale down to your heart center. Sitting here for just a moment. Taking it nice and slow and gentle and easy today. So stay here and just breathe. Opening up those eyes, take a nice deep inhale and bring those arms all the way up to the sky. Exhaling down, walking it out in front of you. Tucking those toes under, pushing up and back into your downward dog. Breathing in this downward dog, let's lift and lower those heels. As you breathe here, you can even make it a little bit hippie, but work into this body. Even pushing back into that little puppy back that we had. Kind of giving it that nice little arch. Just really feeling out and listening to your body. What is it asking for? What does it want? And do that. As you continue to breathe. Drop those knees down. Arch into that cat back and drop that belly into that cow belly here. Arching back up. And dropping back down. Making this a little bit fluid kind of gently work your way into those sticky spaces that you might feel into your body. Kind of work into that, clear out the cobwebs, and drop on down into that cobweb belly. Pushing on up and dropping on down. Tucking those toes under and pushing up and back to your downward dog. Breathing here as we kind of give this a nice little twist. Really planting that right hand into the mat and bringing this left hand over to that right ankle. So same thing as we've been doing is kind of opening up. So really open this body up. Pulling that left side open. Twisting that body. Taking a couple more breaths. Releasing down. Planting that left hand, and same thing on the right side. Taking that right hand over to that left side. And really bringing that shoulder over. Breathing here. This is going to take some strength. So if you need to drop down and pop back up, that's more than okay. Otherwise, hang with me just another moment as you continue to breathe here. One more nice deep breath. Bringing that right hand back over. Drop those knees. Push back to your child's position. Roll those shoulders and everything up. Inhale those arms all the way up. Exhale down to your heart center as we sit in our hero's position. Breathe deep. You made it. Had to add a little challenge today. Just a little. Breathing here. Bringing yourself back down to your easy sitting position. Happy. Inhaling those arms up. Reaching and exhaling down to your heart center. Close those eyes. Release those hands down. Palms open to receiving. As you relax into this space, this moment, and this time. And just breathe. That's all you need to do. Just breathe. Perhaps as you sit here and breathe, you change your mantra to something that maybe later you'll ponder. As you breathe in, you inhale I, and you exhale silently in your head the word am. Inhale I, exhale am. And that's it. I am. Staying here